Morning Year 6 and welcome to Tuesday's maths video. Today we're going to be learning to solve problems involving shapes where the scale factor is known or can be found. So here's your Fluent in 5, please pause the video and have a go. Hopefully you pause the video, here's the answers. So, enlarge the shape by a scale factor of 3. Now you'll notice that we've got a slight difference from yesterday. Yesterday when we did this we had squared paper in the background, so we were able to count squares. This time we've got no squared paper but we've got measurements instead. 3 centimetres and 5 centimetres. If we're enlarging this shape by a scale factor of 3, we need to remember that the scale factor is the number that is multiplied by the scale of an object to get another object that looks exactly the same but is a different size, and we either scale up or we scale down. If we remember yesterday we looked at how maps scale things down, or you might have a pair of binoculars which scale things up, make it look bigger. So we need to enlarge, make bigger, this shape by a scale factor of 3. I'd like to have a think about how you do that. So, we need to multiply it by 3. It's getting 3 times bigger. We're multiplying it by 3. We know that originally it was 3 centimetres, so then it becomes 9, because 3 times 3 is 9. We know that originally it was 5, so in our new enlarged version it needs to be 15, because it is 3 times bigger. So if we're enlarging by a scale factor of 3, we are multiplying our measurements by 3 to create our new enlarged version, which is completely in proportion to the old one, just scaled bigger. Here's another example. So this time you need to work out what the missing number is, and in order to work that out you also need to work out what the missing scale factor is. So see if you can look really carefully and spot any relationships. We've got the original and a scaled up version. See if you can spot any relationships. So hopefully you spotted that we've gone from 3 metres here to 9 metres here. So our scale factor must be 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. That then means that 3 times 3 is 9, and because it's a square, we know that it's definitely 9 metres. So what is the missing number and what is the scale factor? So again, have a look, see if you can see the relationships and see if you can work it out. So hopefully you spotted that you've got 1 metre here, and in the enlarged version you've got 4 metres. So you could work out that it had a scale factor of 4 because 1 times 4 is 4. You then know that your length is 4 metres. If you're increasing that by a scale factor of 4, you know your new measure is 16 centimetres. Oh, metres, sorry, I've converted my unit of measure. Whoops. So 1 metre to 4 metres and 4 metres to 16 metres. Did that on purpose? Not. Right, next one. So this is your challenge now, I'm not going to do it with you. What is the missing number and what is the scale factor? So look and see if you've got any information that can help you. So, what was the missing number? The missing number is 10, because our scale factor is 2. We are going from 4 to 8 and from 3 to 6, so we are multiplying by 2, so our scale factor is 2. 5 times 2, 10. Here is your next daily challenge. If shape A has been enlarged by a scale factor of 2, what would the length and width of the measurements be? So this time you've been given the scale factor. You need to tell me what the new measurements are now it has been enlarged by a scale factor of 2. Have a go. Then your next one. If the smaller shape has been enlarged by a scale factor of 2, what are the measurements of the sides of the enlarged shape? So we've been given letters here and it's from point A to point B. So for example, AB is talking about from point A to point B, so it's talking about this side here. If we were to do E to F, it's from point E to F, so it's from E to F, it's this one here. So you know that your original shape has been enlarged by a scale factor of 2. What are the measurements of the enlarged shape? You've got to do some maths there as well to work out some of the sides, it's really good. So take your time on this one. So the answers. If shape A has been enlarged by a scale factor of 2, what would the length and width of the measurements be? Well, your width was 60 centimetres. Scale factor of 2 means you multiply by 2. 60 times 2, 120. And then 90 multiplied by a scale factor of 2, so multiplying it by 2, gives us 180. And this one. Now what you had to do here was not only multiply by 2, because you have a scale factor of 2, but you also needed to work out your missing sides. Now you knew that point A to B was 40 and point F to E was 10, which means D to C is 30. So well done if you got that. And then you know that A to F is 20 and that B to C is 10, which means this is a further 10. So if you were able to work those out, you should have been able to work out what your enlarged version is. So you've got all of your measurements there for A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E to F, and F back to A. Well done if you got those right, and I'll see you tomorrow for more maths fun. Bye!